Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and this is going to be video game tips for you guys in budgeting. Hello and welcome to this awesome segment. I feel I had to come up with this video because games are getting very expensive now. It's crazy to think about it, but yeah, these games are getting super high value, so I have some helpful tips for you guys how to manage your money better. Right, one of them is say you go food shopping, for instance, right? Yeah, you get a lovely grub for your tummy, and then you got to say to yourself, right, how do I budget my money effectively to make it grow? Well, here we go. Right, say you get out 40 quid and you spend £20 on food shopping, and then you leave aside 20 quid to get, say, cleaning products, which is quite essential for your life because we have to do a lot of cleaning to maintain our flat, blah blah, our house. So if you have 20 quid and then you spend on cleaning equipment, and then you may say have £5 coins back or £6, whatever change you have, build that up in your pocket, and then you go, right, so don't use that money to spend it, go and get one of these glass jars. Yes, or you can get a plastic jar, or you can get one of these video game themed tins, which I recommend. You can get them at Game for like $4.99, because that would be a good encouragement, because then you're thinking about game in particular. So put the money in here. You could easily grow this up to, say, like £100, 200, but let's do the sensible goal of £50, because most games out there that are rare, usually about 50 to 60 quid. Depending on which game title it is. So you do this every single week. So set yourself a goal. Maybe say like every Thursday or every Friday. Like that'll be a good encouragement, like the end of the week, because then you mainly do get paid on usually Fridays, which is a good incentive to get the money out, sensibilize it, portion it out all the way through your shopping, because it will work you all the way around. You know, you'll get more money back. And if you go to Sainsbury's, they have a thing called a Coinstar machine, which means, you know, you can take these bad boys down, and they can auto calculate for you how much you have. You know, if you put the tray in, and it'll count it all for you, and then you'll get a ticket, usually saying you have, say, £20, for instance. And if you go to the counter and say to the guy, you know, here, can I have my money, please? And then you get free 20 quid back, which is nice. So when you have those notes, guys, I would highly suggest to you is to get one of these envelopes. It could be any envelope size you want. And write down in pen or in pencil. Let's say you want to get Super Mario Bros, right, which is, say, maybe 20 quid, or depending on what the value of the rate of the market is. Don't quote me on that, but eBay is your friend, so look at eBay. So put the cash in the envelope, and then write down what your product is that you want from a video game, then put it on your fridge, and then every week you'll see that lettering, and you'll instantly get a brain kickback saying, right, I've got to put money aside. So if you put your 20 quid there, you got yourself a 20 quid, and then if you get next week, you say you get £10, then you get £30, and then you can get a game. You treat yourself, because your mind will be saying, yes, you're saving your money wisely, because you're not spending all your money in one go. Because this is the trap I've fallen into so many times, is when there's a game I want to buy, but it's like 80 quid, and then I spent it all in one go, and then my money went downhill. So manage your money effectively, and you'll be happy. Another good thing is to don't go to charity shops. But you're probably going to say to yourself, but why? Charity shops usually have a lot of video games. Not all the time, but sometimes they'll stock like DVDs and Blu-rays. But if you go into a lot of charity shops, you will find a huge collection of video games you can actually spend less on. They're usually about average £1 to £2, depending on the value of the game. Sometimes they can jump up to £4.99. But try and build up your collection from there. It's good to go around charity shops. It's actually quite exciting. It's like going on a hunt, for a bargain. So. Yeah, stock them up, and because that would be really good. Because then what you could use that games is to trade them off and get the price down for the rare games if you wanted to as well. Another good tip is these cartridges here have something unique in common. Right, I know a lot of people don't do this, but say for instance, right, Blades of Steel. This complete is £10. So if you can try and get the same copy of this, I think if I remember, cartridge is about £8. It could be changing the fluctuation market. Don't quote me on that. So again, sorry. But say if you got a complete copy of this game in particular, that's £10. Get multiple copies of these games, and same thing for Super Mario Bros. 3, because that's an excellent common game that everybody knows, and it's the most best-selling game of all time. So think about the value of what people play. Don't get rubbish games that people will buy for because they won't play it. Always get the critically acclaimed best games, because what you'll find is if you sell this on eBay, you'll make so much money back. And try and do the bid thing as well, because that's actually quite exciting. I like the idea of bidding on items as well, because you can say 1 up, 1p, £1.50, £2, £2. It's very, very exciting, because you never know how much money you can make back. You may lose money sometimes, so just be careful of that. But if you can get multiples of the same cartridge, say get about 10 or 20 of this same cartridge, right? And then do the same thing I did previously, like trade it in and get money value down, or sell it on eBay, and then you can make your money back as well. So obviously you keep the cartridge, the original, for yourself, and then sell, say, 9 or 10 other versions of the same game. There you go. It works out really great in the long run. That's what I'm going to do with these Game Boy games as well, because I know they're quite common and everybody loves Game Boy games because they're stupidly cheap to buy. So you can build up a massive catalog, build them up for the same amount of cartridges, and you'll instantly find you'll be so much happier, because then if you put the quantity on your eBay listing, I'll say like 5, those 5 different people will buy your game, and you'll probably make, I would say, 30 or 50 quid, depending on the condition of your collection. So that's another great tip, guys, is to buy a plastic box. And what you can do is you can get a permanent marker pen and write down what you're going to put in the box. So let's say you want to sell your stuff on eBay, for instance. You write eBay, and this is what I do, because I got a cardboard box and I put the word eBay, so I sell those items on eBay, and it manages your life easier, because if you separate your game stuff, and it can get confusing and stuff, so I wouldn't recommend that. Just organize them as well would help as well. A last tip before I go is go and look into membership deals, especially with Game. With Game Elite, I've talked about this before, but you can see it on the link description. Sorry, the link that will flash up now. I talk about Game Elite membership, which is an ace service for a lot of people like me who spend a lot of money on video games. The good thing about Game Elite membership is you get a little bit of money back for your purchases, and what I tend to do as well, with Game app as well on my smartphone, you can usually manage your money. You can top up your money. What I tend to do now is I like to put, say, £10 every month, or if I'm feeling like generous, I'll put 20 quid every month as well, because that builds up as well, and you'll get instant credit as well on your phone, which is really good incentive to save up money. So this is what I did with Smash Bros last year for the collector's edition thing, the big box version. I've actually put aside £10, £20, £10 again, and then it will say you pay with your pre-order, pay this amount, and then when you got that credit, you can easily pay it all off in one go. That helps you, and it will help me as well. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. Did you enjoy this? Can you tell me in the comment section of how you save money if it wasn't covered on this video? That'd be really useful for me and everybody else on the platform. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video guys, remember to please like, comment and subscribe, and as Retrodude says, retro forever, and keep on gaming people, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.